All right, what's good, everyone? I just want to let everybody know who wants to start this breatharian journey that meditation is the actual key and foundation of the whole breatharian journey. Anytime you start going on your breatharian journey, aka a fast, what is going to make it different from a fast to the breatharian journey is the meditation, is the qigong, is the yoga. I can't stress this enough. You need to be doing yoga, qigong, breath work. If you can't do all three, at least choose one and stick with it. I will highly suggest you do all three, but at least do two or at least one, whether that be just yoga, breath work, tai chi. You need to do this on a continual basis. If you don't do this on a continual basis, then you're just going to be fasting and you're going to be just getting fasting results. So this is going to lead to you getting hungry or getting very skinny or not being able to stabilize your weight and other like food cravings. Like when you end your fast, you're going to crave a whole bunch of garbage you don't fucking need. Is because you don't have the energy. And the energy, that work that you're doing is not just exclusive to breatharianism. It's also going to spill over in different parts of your life that is going to make you successful in that. This is why when you see people who do qigong and yoga and breath work, they're not all breatharian, but they're able to eat a lot less, cut cravings, get rid of desires, and do things within their physical life that is beneficial. That's not breatharianism, because not everyone is meant for breatharianism and not everybody chooses to be on that path. But me personally, this is my path and this is what I choose and this is what I preach. I don't preach just fasting. If you gotta fast, the only thing I recommend you fast is if you're fasting to heal the body. Like you have a health issue or you want to cleanse your body, then you just fast, you stop eating. But if you're just doing this for a lifestyle, and you want to say, I want to have a fasting lifestyle, you're going to be living one fucking hard life, because you're going to be you're always going to be hungry. You're always going to have no energy. You're going to always can't wait till the day to be over. Like, that's not how this shit's supposed to be. You want to be able to enjoy it. So always keep that in mind. Meditation is key and is like the foundation of the whole thing. Without that, is kind of, I don't want to say it's useless, because your body is still growing, your body's still healing, and fasting is very powerful, but at the same time, you're going to be tired, you're going to be hungry, you're not going to stabilize weight, and you're going to start having all the symptoms that they have of people who aren't eating, who get like tired and shit, and you just have no energy and you feel groggy and irritated. All of that shit is just a lack of your energy. It has nothing to do with fucking food, because when you're doing energy work, you're eating food. How the fuck do you think the food in the ground grows? Like, they'll tell you, oh, photosynthesis, it grows in the sun. Shut the fuck up, nigga. That's the chi. It takes the chi that we use to grow the fucking fruit, and you eat the fruit. There's chi in the fruit. You see what I'm fucking saying? So why the fuck I'm gonna go eat that shit and worry about growing it, getting the seeds, getting the fucking material that costs fucking fiat currency, money, and all this bullshit just to spend, where I could just cut the middleman out and get the energy? You see what I'm saying? That's the best way to do it. And I'm not saying when you start, when you start doing the energy work, you're gonna start, oh, I'm not gonna be hungry overnight. No, this takes at least a couple months to start seeing results of consistency every day. The more sick you are, the more ill you are, the more blocked you are in terms of blockages, then you may need to do more qigong, more tai chi, more yoga, and just always keep up with that routine, and then you're gonna see the results. So that's all I really want to say in this video. Very important. I cannot stress that enough, because I don't want people be on this shit and then, like, because you see a lot of these weak ass niggas out here, oh, I did 5 days and the 5th day I was tired. If you're tired on the 5th day and you've been doing this shit for like 6 months to a year, then you got a problem. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're only supposed to be tired when you just started and when you're a beginner. But once you start, you do the tai chi, you do the meditation, do the fasting, all of that coupled together, the yoga, all of that together is going to cut your cravings for your desires, your appetite. It even cut your sexual desires once you really built the energy up. So as you really built the energy, you're not gonna have cravings for sex. Like, not saying you're not gonna want to have sex, but it's not gonna be unnecessary. You're gonna be able to like control yourself in a way, because as you have more energy, you don't have as much sexual cravings, food cravings, because food and sex is all regulated in the same part of the brain. When you eat food and when you have sex, you're going through the same mental processes. That's what you guys got to understand. It's just the pleasure feels different, but it's still pleasure, but it's different. So you're still like when you're eating a good meal and you're having sex, it's the same energy. It's working the same part. So all of that shit's connected. Once you start doing this energy work, that shit will decrease. Not saying you're not gonna want to have sex. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is that the urges is gonna like decrease very, very significantly, and is gonna help you be able to stay focused and not be sideswiped by these bitches that have negative energy. Because you go out and you have sex with some of these females and they got negative energy, they can create a negative situation. There's been times where I have sex with a female and literally a couple days later something negative will happen to me, and I know it was because of the energy, because the bitch has negative energy. So if you don't have your cravings under control, then you're gonna end up dabbling in certain shit, and this is how a lot of niggas get a lot of shit happening to them, but they don't even put 2 and 2 together because it's not really talked about. Because a lot of niggas and it's vice versa for females too. Females, I'm thinking it's probably worse, because females, they're more connected and shit to when they have sex. Men really don't give a fuck about a bitch like that unless the female is somebody. But a female can have sex with damn near somebody, anybody, and then kind of a connection with, because that's female quality. So I just want to like put that shit out there. And there was something else I wanted to mention in this video. I think it was about breatharianism. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna mention. But yeah, meditation, that's the foundation. You gotta really stick to the meditation. I'm telling you guys, you really gotta stick to the meditation. That's gonna make you, or pretty much destroy you. It's gonna make you or destroy you. Because a lot of people, they'll get on this journey or they'll start fasting. Because me, when I was at my high days, I did 43 days with no water, with no food. I did 7 days with no food and no water. That was the max I did, was 7 days. And when I was doing that, it wasn't like my first fast. It wasn't like I was doing it for at least, when I did my 43-day fast, I did that for at least over a year, like a year and a half. When I did my 7-day fast with no food and no water, it was like dry fast for 7 days. I did that less than a year. I'll say about 6 months, 7 months of me doing this, training my body, doing the meditation, all that. And then I was able to get to that point. Because when you get to that point of not needing food, because when you're on day 1, you feel good, and then you're on day 2, you feel good. Then once you get to the higher days, you may feel good, but you feel kind of groggy and shit. What it needs to be like is when you're on day 9, it feels like it's day 1, and you're able to just keep going. It's not a problem. If you're not feeling like that and you're feeling groggy, tired, I'm not telling you to stop fasting. You need to keep fasting because you're healing the body, obviously, but you want to actually go and focus more on your meditations. What's up? Oh no, I don't got no lighter. I'm not gonna say nothing disrespectful. Like I'm trying to make this channel more professional, and that's an example that I'm showing you. I'm not gonna get disrespectful, because one thing I realize is that I'm trying to keep this channel professional, and a lot of people may watch the knowledge and they may not like the swearing, because you got a lot of pussy ass, bitch ass, hoe ass niggas that take everything offensive, and even when it comes to certain people that watch your content that are other content creators, they may get offended, and because everyone's under this Masonic programming. So even though they'll preach that they're not and fuck the system, they're under it based upon how they perceive how you're speaking. So this shit is very deep, and like I'm even telling you, I have mind control under me. So if I'm as intelligent as I am, and I'm telling you out of my fucking, the horse is telling you out of its mouth, he has mind control that he's trying to break, then don't let any of these niggas fool you that they're completely blocked. So, but what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make this channel professional, because you got a lot of people out here who they like to see what they want to see. So like, I'm not gonna I'm gonna tone it down on the cussing and shit. Well, I'm not gonna tone it down on the cussing, but I'm gonna tone it down on the disrespect, because the disrespect is different than cussing. There's nothing wrong with cussing. I can fucking cuss all I fucking goddamn want. But when I start getting disrespectful, which I'm not gonna show you an example, because you guys know when I get disrespectful. When I get disrespectful, then I feel that can kind of rub people the wrong way, and that's not my intentions. And I just want to let you guys know, like, that is not my intention to disrespect or to demean anyone. This is just how I speak, because I like talking like this, and I don't talk like this in real life and disrespect people, but like, this is just how I like to speak on my videos. But I notice it's rubbing people the wrong way. So yeah, but I'm trying to get this channel a little bit more professional, and because of my information, I have a lot of information I want to give, so no one can talk to me about my information, because my information is my information at the end of the fucking day. So it is what it is, and I already know my information is good, and I'm growing, and I know shit every day, and I have access to a lot of knowledge. So that's not my problem. I just got to get this page professional, and I have to market, and because I really want to get this page out there. And if you guys can share this page, then it'll be good, because I'm really trying to be on this breatharian path. And I notice, like, when I'm on it, like right now, I'm not on my fast right now. The last fast I did was 2 days ago. I ended it. It was a 4-day fast. I ended that fast. I took a little bit of a break. I should have been started my fast. I should have been started my fast yesterday, but I just took a little break. But tonight is gonna be the day I started. So I'm gonna be starting day 1 tonight, and I'm gonna keep on going from here. And I'm gonna try to make it where, because right now I'm not smoking any more weed right now. So I stopped. So the last time I smoked was October 24th, and ever since I haven't smoked, it's been so much easier for me to continue my fast. Because one thing I realized is the reason I would want to break my fast and not be on the path is because I wanted to get high. But since I can't get high, there's nothing for me to do in life no more, because the only thing that entertained me was getting high. That's the only thing that entertained me, was getting high. So, and I didn't know this until I quit smoking, because when I was smoking, I would play video games, I would watch certain movies or TV shows, even channels on YouTube. I have to unsubscribe from a lot of channels. I will watch a lot of these things thinking it's entertaining, but I was high 24/7 unless I was doing my fast. So I'm starting to realize, okay, if I'm not smoking, I have to be fasting, because there's nothing else for me to do. And if I'm not fasting, then I'm gonna be wanting to get high. And if I'm not high, there's nothing for me to do but fast and go. So it's like I'm in that conundrum right now, where I'm like in the process. So right now, I completely got rid of weed. So at this moment right now, it's easy for me to stick to my fast, because there's literally nothing for me to do in life. Because I'm not like you guys. I don't get entertained by shit. Like, in order for me to get entertained, I have to be like high off some type of narcotic or some type of weed, or I have to be on a fast that's like probably over 5, 6, 7 days, because then I start reaching that euphoric, blissful, like aware state where I'm like, it's kind of feels like I'm high, but I'm not high. It just, I have a lot of energy flowing through my what they call zeal chakra. It's like a blockage right there. It was blocked, and it was blocking a lot of like the mental energies that was going to my mind, like the knowledge, the awareness, the even my sight was kind of dim. It was blocking that. So once that shit got released by me doing the yoga, this comes back to why you need to do yoga as well as everything. It was able to release. Some of you guys may have a different blocked chakra depending on where you're at. You may have pains in your shoulders. I notice a lot of people out there, they be saying I have pains in my shoulder, or they may have pain in their back. That's a block. That's a blocked area that you need to release so the energy can flow. Where mine was at was on my neck, so this was blocking a lot of like my certain knowledge. Like I didn't like, so just certain things that I'm aware of, because you guys got to understand, once you untap certain things, like you guys like, oh, how do I know certain things, or how do these other YouTubers, they know certain things? It's because you know all this shit too. You just have to remember it. You haven't remembered it. So when you remember it, it's like It's like somebody, you forgot that you did something, and somebody comes and they tell you what you forgot, and then you have that aha moment. That's exactly what it is. You guys are blocked from your information, so you haven't had that aha moment. That's the true wake up. When they say wake up or awakening or woke or anything having to do with being aware, that's like an allegory that they created when you remember what you forgot and you have that aha moment and you're like, oh, and you remember, and then you start talking knowledge, and people like, where do you read these books from? It's like, I didn't read it, it's got it from this. And it's like, not saying all your knowledge is coming from, because end of the day, we're still in the world, so you have to learn. Like I want to learn how to trade. I can't just go and like, I could take certain knowledge I could get and apply it to trading. That's from within, but I have to still know the technical analysis and the logistics and all of it and how it was structured in this dimension. I can't just go fucking, you see what I'm saying? Just remit like, so you guys got to see what's going on here. So I released that chakra, and that's the only time I could get entertained from shit. Is when I'm like on a 5-day fast and the energy's going through the chakra, or I'm fucking high off a narcotic. So other than that, if I'm not smoking or if I'm not doing my fast, then that's when I'm like that's when I start being on demon mode, and I start causing a lot of chaos and havoc and creating dark energy, and it's not good. That's why I have to really be on my path, because I will end up like that. Like right now, I'm in a better mood because of my fast that I had ended a couple days ago. So I'm in a like better mood. I'm not really in that dark, dense mood. You guys see what I'm saying? So I'm able to convey my messages out. So I need to stay on this positive path, because if I don't, I'm gonna be really disrespectful, and then I'm gonna offend people I don't really mean to offend, because I'm not doing what I need to be doing. So like, this is why you guys see me not be online for a long period of time. It's because I may be in the energy of, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And I don't want to really come off a certain way, because I don't want to offend people, because I'm picking up the energy spiritually that I'm offending a lot of other people that may watch my channel, and they're misconstruing what I'm saying, not understanding like the whole. So I'm not going to get into it, but I'm just picking up on that energy, and I just wanted to put that out there, so it could just cut all those thought forms, cut that shit out, because I'm not trying to trying to create that, and I'm not trying to get disrespectful, because like me, I like to call shit out, and if I see something, I call it out first, and I attack it from a respectful point of view. Then if that doesn't work, then that's when I get disrespectful. Because sometimes you just, anyways, like, when you're on this breatharian path, always stay doing some type of meditation. It doesn't have to be Tai Chi. I would highly suggest, I highly suggest everybody do yoga. Yoga is not even a meditation, I would say. Even though you can say it is. Yoga, I feel like, if you're watching my channel and you're trying to apply the knowledge, you must be doing yoga. I don't want to say you must be doing it, because I don't want to put that thing, but I highly suggest you do yoga. That's what I highly suggest you do yoga. That shit is gonna help cleanse you. It's gonna help you, and if you have a lot of, especially if you have a lot of pains, tension. A lot of you guys may not think you have tension. A lot of you guys, that the funny thing is, when you do yoga, and you're creating a different type of body physically, because you'll be able to move your limbs. Like, a lot of you guys don't understand, you are tense right now. At this moment, you're tense. Your body is tense. But you've been living tense for so long, you think it's relaxed. But once you do yoga for a sustained period of time and you release all that muscle, you're able to move your limbs more and be more like, feel like your body more. So like, you guys don't know you're tense because you've been feeling it. And then once you release that, you're going to also release certain emotions. That's why a lot of niggas is angry all the time and upset. You got to release that. That's part of the reason, because you could get angry for other things. But like, a lot of you guys, you may be tense, like, especially if you have a lot of thoughts. You can't get a thought out of your brain. Like, like somebody fucked you up or did something wrong to you. You keep thinking about it over and over, and it can't go away. How you get rid of that is by doing yoga. That's how you get rid of it. Because if somebody, like, let's just say like somebody stole money from you, or they pissed you off, and then, or something just happened and you may got beat up and everyone's seeing it, you just kept thinking about something negative. Usually it's because you have that shit trapped within you. You have to cleanse that. Yoga gets rid of that, because yoga will get you back in your mind where you're able to focus and clear. That's one way, but that's one way to do it. There's other factors, obviously, because when I was doing yoga, I remember I was cleansing my body, doing yoga, and I was just focusing on yoga. And the spirit told me that it's everything, not just the yoga, because and I want to say this because I want to just tell you guys, this is why everything you got to take care of. You got to do the fasting and the yoga, because when I was doing that, then I was releasing a blockage, and my mind was getting awareness. My awareness was getting up. But then I had the blood infection, which happened in my tooth, and then it went into my bloodstream. And the same exact feelings I got when I had the blockage of my muscle tension was the same feelings that I had when I had the infection of the blood. Like, even though I was doing the work, the spirit found a way to make me still be put in that vibration. You guys see, because I wasn't ready. So don't think just because you become woke and successful, you're always going to be in that. The same negative feeling you feel at your lowest, the spirit can put you in that same negative feeling by creating a circumstance if you don't do what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. So this is why you get to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, because just like you could get out of your shit, you can get back exactly in it and worse. No matter how high you are, you could be the king of the world and rule everything. You can still be back to where you don't got shit, because we don't live in you don't have free will in this world 100%, and there's other forces that control. And if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then you're gonna end up because at the end of the day, everyone wants to talk about, oh, you gotta go to a 9 to 5 and they tell you what to do. At the end of the day, in existence, in life itself, you always have to do what you're supposed to be doing. If you don't do it, just like you go to work, you don't do what you're supposed to be doing, they fire you. In your spiritual path, if you don't do what you're supposed to be doing, you're gonna get fired and get fucked up. Even worse than being fired. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, in this reality, you just always have to do what you don't want to do, and what some energy is like kind of forcing. You got to play by the rules, and it's just the way this reality is. It's not just, oh, I don't have to, I'm free, I'm self-employed, and I'm not like, there ain't really no freedom in this reality. You always got to be working, you always got to be doing something. There ain't no fucking freedom in this reality like that. Like, it's good, but it ain't that good. This reality ain't that good. This is why we're trying to get the fuck up out of here. So once you understand to just learn to do what the fuck you got to do, then you straight. And learn, like I said, the best thing and I'm gonna end it with this, the best thing you can do in life, to succeed. This is the best life hack. They talk about all these life hacks, all these niggas, oh, life hack. I got the best life hack. And some of you guys already know what I'm gonna say. The best fucking life hack is to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Be comfortable with resistance and annoyance and unfulfilled desires. If you could be comfortable and normal with that, you already got it. You already got the success, pretty much. That's really the only life hack, if you really think about it. So once you do that, then you straight.